Hey, do me a favor. Go over there. The headphone, the mic jack, turn it up a little bit. Slightly.
Yeah.
A little bit more. That should be it.
Where the purple? Oh, they done so him put the mood lights in. Did you put those in there?
Ladies and gentlemen, you already know what the deal is. Come on, man. Y'all, listen. Let me say something real quick. You tuned into the ZoWhat show. We in here turned up. Listen, the homeboy, I'm going to say this. The homeboy, his name is Hassan. He's been coming to this show. Hold on, let's turn something down. Yeah, there we go. He's been coming to this show, I would say, for the better part of 150 years. Better part of 150 years, right? Now, here's the thing that bothers me about Hassan. He come in here, we already got to tolerate the tightness of his shirts. Right? But he comes in here and he not prepared. He know we live on the air. And what does he do? He turn to you and start giggling. Man, we about this work right now. This is the ZoWhat show.
Tripping off the shirt.
Come on, man. The shirt is fly, man. It's nice, man. I appreciate all my people for chiming in. Listen, if this is your first time tuning in to the ZoWhat show, please understand a little bit about what I do. This is a current event roundtable with some real motherfuckers from different parts of Los Angeles. Me and the homeboy Hassan McCullough, you in the dig? A.K.A. TTT, A.K.A. Timmy Tight Top, A.K.A. 10,000 push-ups, A.K.A.
10,000 push-ups.
Molecular Juice.
Molecular juice. This nigga said.
You know the dig?
Men on films.
Men on films. Men on films. You know the dig? We know what's up with the homie.
Oh, shit.
Yes.
Right? I mean, it's all good. Is your mic on or no?
Is it on?
Let's see. Is it on?
I'm talking into the mic. Yes, it's finally on.
There you go. I'm glad your mic is on.
Thank you.
So at the beginning of our shows, what we normally do is we like to promote Black-owned businesses and just businesses in general, man. We like to give people shout-outs. Listen, my homeboy from We Juice right here, from Dina Love, he ain't never paid a nickel.
Dina Love, I haven't.
Ain't never gave a nickel. But we support him. We love him. We want to see him win. You know, and he has what is famously known as We Juice.
We Juice.
Talk to me a little bit about We Juice, brother.
So, We Juice is about health and fitness. And
Somebody
life.
said Blade just walked in.
He left though.
This nigga said Blade.
Whistler. Okay, go ahead.
So, We Juice is about health and fitness. I started We Juice back in 2009 because I need to eat more fruits and vegetables.
I do too.
Because I didn't eat enough. I didn't eat enough
Everybody.
vegetables. And we all don't eat enough vegetables. And another thing we don't drink enough water. So that's all the components that we need. Fruit, vegetables, and water. So I invented this company for that, to maintain us and maintain life.
Yeah.
You know? So it's important to have all these things in your body all the time.
Well, I appreciate it. And how do people support your business?
So you go to my website. I had an online store, We Juice, not spelled W-E, but spelled O-U-I, French for we. For yes juice. So go to my online site, put the ZoWhat code and get a 20%. I think it's 15%. You get 15% off when you put ZoWhat code into.
But I don't make nothing.
Well,
I didn't know I had a code. I don't make nothing.
Well, they get a percentage. That's why. You know, you helping them out. You helping all your fine brothers and sisters out with their health. So
Why you put my juice up there, man?
Oh, I'm sorry. I totally forgot, man. Why you didn't grab it, man? They end fighting in here over the juice. That's how important this juice is to you. These people be fighting for the juice every Monday. It's a scrap. Dina against who? Where you from, Kevin?
I'm all over the place. Inglewood, though.
Inglewood family.
Anyway, we
thanks for the
appreciate
support.
We Juice. And hey, listen, there's another brand out there that I support wholeheartedly.
Ooh.
One of my favorites, Beal Sauce. Beal Sauce. I promise to God, I done ate all of it. It's gone.
Nigga, it ain't up here. I can see.
Shit, I'm starting to feel like me and the hot sauce
We
are
have
in
no
a,
visual aids.
I'm just saying. I'm starting to feel like me and the hot sauce are going through a breakup.
Nigga, where is
I haven't had any.
You haven't?
We ain't seen each other in a
Shit's
while.
in stealth mode right now. Nigga.
I'm just saying I ate all of it. It's gone. It's gone. Beal sauce, Schmuckatelli, Sergeant Sauce, Gunny Fire, BealSauce.com. That's BeAle sauce.com.
Sauce.
You gotta
put it in like that.
Sauce. That's what I'm saying, man. Go support Beal Sauce right now. Get at them. Please, please, please support this brand. It's a dope-ass brand. All the people that are listening and chimed in. And then, of course, you already know what it is. Total Package Energy. I've had my prerequisite too.
Show.
Listen, I
Is
was
that an
here.
empty bottle, nigga?
No, this is full.
That's not.
But I'm not sharing any. You guys got cases the last time.
I don't know about that.
I didn't give you a case?
They're probably gone.
I bet you they gone.
They're probably
That's
gone.
why. What the fuck y'all think this is? Well, I look like Santa?
Wait. You didn't get us a case though, homeboy. Did.
No. It was already decided by me.
Oh, okay.
Really, nigga?
I'm trying to tell you. We had breakfast before we even came up here. I said, get these little thirsty niggas. These niggas so motherfucking greedy.
This nigga with the bull.
I'm tired of niggas looking at me when I come in with my shit.
Somebody looking at you for your shit,
You know what I'm
nigga.
saying? I got my juice.
Got your chop. Got
Your crack juice, nigga.
chops.
Crack juice.
Nah, but I made sure that you guys got a case of it. Total Package Energy, 0 sugar, 0 carbs, no crashes, no jitters, amino acids. The shit is fire. You gotta support it right now. For Beal Sauce and Weed Juice, I want you guys to move 800 cases. I just be throwing numbers up.
That nigga.
Fuck it. I believe in the law of attraction. Can we get 800 cases apiece?
That was a 5-pointer from the locker room. Nigga.
Let's get 4,000 cases moved by 2 o'clock.
By 2 o'clock.
Let's do it, man. Oh, and then also, you can't forget to support the greatest relationship books in the last 10 years. Yeah, I said it.
The greatest. It's better than
The greatest relationship books in the last 10, 15 years right here.
better than Steve.
Name some shit better than these 2 books right now.
Steve.
In the last 15 years, name some relationship books better than these 2.
I don't know any.
There's people in the chat room right now.
They said Steve Harvey's book.
Listen, there's people in the chat room right now. Let's take a poll. People in the chat room. All right? A lot of people coming in right now. Let me say what's up to the folks in the chat room. You, Dash Radio listeners, when you hear me mention the chat room, please understand that I broadcast live all of these shows through my YouTube channel. We just crossed 50,000 subscribers. 50,000 subscribers. We're at 9.2 million views on this channel.
YouTube be fucking with you, though.
YouTube do be stealing likes and views and all types of shit, but it's fine.
YouTube fucking with
But
you.
I'm being honest right now. I don't mean to toot my own horn, but goddamn it, toot toot. This book right here, The Relationship Dismount, How to Stick the Landing When Exiting a Toxic Relationship, came out in 2015, 12 chapters. Okay? At the end of every chapter, there's exercises to matriculate to the next level. 2015.
Boom.
2019, February, Valentine's Day, just when you was buying some bullshit chocolate for some love you done already had. This dropped. The holographic relationship. A deeper look at the union between God, consciousness, and intimacy. I just need to be honest. Y'all tell me the truth. Y'all could check me. I could think my shit is the best. I could think my books are the flyest books in the last 15 years.
You better.
I'm supposed to think that.
You're supposed to think that.
But what the fuck do you think? Huh? Y'all got to tell me. Let me know if these two books aren't the most significant books. I would say in the least, I'm talking about relationship books. The most significant relationship books in the last 10 years. Somebody get at me right now. 323-230-4445. Also, understand you can get the relationship dismount, how to stick the landing when exiting a toxic relationship on Amazon.com. When you go to Amazon.com, understand it's in 3 formats. Audible, Kindle, and paperback. Everybody go right now. We want to move 4,000 copies of this before the end of the show.
In 1 hour and 42 minutes.
1 hour and 42 minutes from now. We want to move 4,000 copies. Right?
Get them moving.
Get it cracking. Somebody said Michael Basin, you think? Let's battle then. I'm from the hip hop era. I battle.
Challenge.
You think Michael Basin has some fire books in comparison to these motherfuckers here? No disrespect. I met Basin. He cool as a fan. You know, I met him at Grady's comedy spot. And
Grady.
Hey, let me tell you, man.
Grady.
That brother cool as a fan. Shout out to Michael Basin. But I stand on mine. The holographic relationship. The physical copy is available at my website. I am ZoWilliams.com. I am ZoWilliams.com. I'm going to the post office tomorrow to ship out some copies. If you want yours to go out with tomorrow, shit. Get it cracking right now. Kevin, I know you got something to put in front of folk.
You already know. Vibranium Instructions, the Great Book of Melanin Research.
Hand it to me. Let me see if they can see this shit. All this shit in here is dark-skinned today. So we can't see shit unless it's right up on the camera.
We got the Phoenician shit going on in here. Yeah, but the research they've been doing on you for the last 114 years. I mean, stuff that they know about you that you have no idea how your melanin works, what it can do, what it's used for. Stuff like the civil rights movement. The reason for the civil rights movement was because your melanin was turned on. So if you're out there and you pro-black and you really love your blackness, which that's not a color, but back to it. If you really love your blackness and you don't know what it does, get this Great Book of Melanin Research, realnagas.com. Just type on click on the Naga Knowledge Shop. Also, bossbabytrump.com. I got the Sith versus Jedi shirt on. This is Barack Obama versus Donald Trump.
Yo, your shirt tight as fuck too. Y'all need
nigga, I'm just swole, nigga.
Motherfucking spandex shirts.
I'm just swole, nigga. But go to bossbabytrump.com. Got one of the Sith versus Jedi shirt. Also got one that says Zard Wars 2 with the Millennium Falcon in it.
All right, so if this is your first time tuning in, man, you in a dig. We cover current events, and there's a lot of shit going on in the world that must be addressed by this august panel. Now, we say shit, but what we actually mean is fuckery.
Yeah.
When I look around at what's happening in the world, man, I just be like, what? Who did? This is what's going on?
Bullshit.
So let's just break this down real quick. Brother, what's your name real quick? You just walked in. Don't nobody even know. They said you was Blade in the chat room.
No, I'm not Blade.
Tell them who you are.
I'm Dr. Sebi's son.
Dr. Sebi's son joins us?
Yeah.
Man, here we go then. We about to go off.
Shit.
We about to lose our motherfucking Timmy Tight Top. Hold up. So
About to lose our
first
Timmy
off,
Tight Top.
Timmy Tight Top up in here. He's supposed to let me know who coming
shit.
He didn't even let me know. Let me tell you something. Your father was on this show before, this same show, and dropped hella game. You remember that time he was on the show?
Yep. Were you here?
Shit.
No, I haven't seen the show.
It was a while ago.
That was a long time ago.
But the legendary Dr. Sebi was on the show. And now we have his his son. This is about to be crazy. So let me give you an update really quickly, brother. What we do is current events.
Okay.
And on this particular show, we do current events. But you know what? You know we finna talk. You already know we finna get into it.
Yeah, I'm with it. I like the show because, what I see from, just walking in, that you absolutely real with it.
You know
That's
I'm
where
not
we come
finna
from.
play. I'm
real
not finna.
ass space.
You know the dig? I'm not finna play.
That, me and Pops, we used to kick it and, get blazed together, all that stuff.
what's up.
Just coming real with it. 'Cause that was his thing.
All right, so here we go. Let's get to seeing that yesterday was Father's Day.
Yes.
It's a lot of black father haters out there. Got quiet to the motherfucker in this.
What you mean?
Wow.
Black father haters. They hate on the black man as a father, as daddy. You know how many great black fathers are out there? Do we get the attention?
Not at all.
Do we get the acclaim? Name a famous white father on TV.
You mean ever?
A famous white father on TV.
Shit, what's the dude from Richie Cunningham, daddy?
Howard.
Howard Cunningham.
Howard Cunningham.
The Brady Bunch daddy,
Greg Brady.
Greg Brady.
Who you got? Timmy Tita?
Shit. What? What's the name from this? Al Bundy.
Al Bundy. Al Bundy was a great dad.
4 touchdowns in one game.
I'm just saying, black men don't get the notoriety that I think black men deserve. And seeing that Father's Day was yesterday. Here's a News One article. Don't believe the myth that black fathers are not there for their children. African-American fathers are involved teaching their kids how to navigate the pitfalls of being black in America. This was posted June 16th, 2019. Black men are victims of a myth that paints them as the most irresponsible and chronically absentee fathers in the nation. The fact is that African-American men are the most involved fathers. You're talking about motherfuckers sitting down reading to their kids. You're talking about motherfuckers taking their kids to the park. You're talking about motherfuckers mastering peanut butter and jelly. You're talking about... I'm just saying.
Spread it like this, boy.
Boy, that's too much goddamn peanut butter on this
What the
motherfucker now.
hell you doing? You gonna rip that bread, boy?
Shit.
Use creamy.
That shit gotta last until the end of the month, nigga. Now shit. You gonna make 4 sandwiches with that amount of peanut butter.
Don't ever put peanut butter in the refrigerator.
I'm just saying, a lot of times black men get marginalized. Why? Because there's a number out there. 70%, 72% of all births of African-American descent are to single black mothers. Mm-hmm. And they like to put a blanket license over everything. So, okay, how much of those single mothers chose to be single? How much of those single mothers are, in fact, quality mothers? How much of those single mothers have actually told the man that she had a baby?
I don't know. I can only vouch
I'm just
for
saying, it's a lot of factors.
one. I can only vouch for one.
Black men compared to white and Hispanic fathers black men compared to white and Hispanic fathers were the most involved in their children's daily lives. From talking to their kids to helping them with homework, according to a 2013 Center for Disease Control and Prevention study. Most black fathers live with their sons and daughters. Listen, man.
Wow.
I'm just saying. Here go a black father right now. Yep.
A good black father.
As a matter of fact, you're in his chair, but that's all right. Let's just move these chairs down this way. This is going to be great. This brother just walked in with his kids.
And they good kids too.
Yep.
And they good kids.
You know why they're good kids.
So let me ask all of the brothers who are in here right now, really quickly. Number one black television father on TV. Go.
It would be the Huxtable.
Yeah, that's why
You gonna say Bill is your number
Say
one?
Cliff Huxtable.
Cliff Huxtable's your number one.
Huxtable.
I'm gonna tell you right now. Cliff's, now that we know what we know, Cliff's ass wasn't acting when he was in bed with that motherfucker was serious as hell.
Whatever the nigga he portrayed he was, nigga, that's Cliff Huxtable was the motherfucker.
That's the number one black dad on TV? Who's your number one black dad on TV, Timmy Tight Top?
That was my number one, but I guess I got to get another one, huh?
Yeah.
How about the dude from Family Matters?
Carl Winslow.
Carl Winslow.
Carl Winslow.
Carl Winslow.
Yeah, here come Rottweiler waves. Jeff Brown is in the building. Hey, Jeff, get in your seat and just move over so I can get you in my shot. Yes, sir. Jeff Brown has just joined our show. Who's your number one TV black dad?
Wow.
We've already said Carl Winslow. We've already said Heathcliff Huxtable.
Fred Sanford was my number one. Fred Sanford because
Wait, you gotta wait. I wasn't even ready for you.
I didn't mean to jump the gun, but I thought about Fred Sanford because his relationship with Lamont, and he was real with it. You know, they didn't have a lot of a lot of shit up in there. You know what I mean? But he was trying to do the best he could with Lamont being a single black man.
I hated Lamont.
So did I.
Lamont talked too much shit. If that was my son, I would have been socked Lamont in the mouth.
Lamont suffered from a lack of ass whippings early on. You know what I mean? He felt because he was the only son. He didn't want to do him like that because he didn't have a mother. So he kind of restrained on spanking his ass, but he should have let him have it.
Lamont Sanford was the grand master of underachievement.
Right.
Oh
Living
my
with
God.
your daddy in a junkyard.
Living with your daddy in a junkyard in the 70s, nigga. Do you know how hard you had to work to be a bum in the 70s?
Yeah,
there was jobs everywhere.
So wait,
who was my favorite? James Evans.
James Evans.
James Evans.
Yeah.
John Amos.
To this day, I
one.
parent like James Evans. Okay?
Yep.
If you fuck up bad enough, we gonna see how many men standing here. To this day,
Remember
James
this?
Evans.
Listen here, Junior.
Right. Remember when the little boy came to visit? The little boy came to visit and got a guest ass whooping?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
You in here fucking up.
Yeah.
You gonna get
That's right. You living with us now? Oh, you gonna walk?
Took him right in that
Took him right in that room and heated him hot.
I'm gonna treat you like you mine.
Like you mine. And
So you in here stealing and fucking up?
Put hands on that little
that was, that was
belts
my
and
father.
hands.
That was my father. My father's boss's son. My father's boss, white man, came to our house. Mm-hmm. His son was acting a fool and disrespected his mother in front of my father, in front of my father's boss. My father goes, "Excuse me, young man. I don't know how it goes in your house, but in here, children start doing what the parents say do before they finish saying it. Mm-hmm. So you can disrespect your mama in the car, but in my house, you gonna respect your mama." And he looked at his dad. His daddy said, "Oh, it's not my house." He said, "That's exactly right. It's my house."
Damn right.
Now, you gonna either act right or you can go sit in the car and wait for your parents. Choose. That's my father to his boss's son.
Let me ask the question here, gentlemen.
Ask away.
Does America really give black men the room to be the type of fathers we would really like to be?
Of course not. Not anymore.
What are some of the constraints on the black man's power over his children in this society? Jeff?
They start with the ass whippings. Okay. You go to jail. Now you get arrested for spanking your own kid's ass.
Okay. You're going to have to start following the rules now. I said, Jeff, you jumped in.
That's all right. I feel it.
He keeps it 100. I fuck with him. You know who this is?
He that uncle that talked to the movie screen.
Do you know this?
Don't go in there. You see? Why white people always got to go in the dark rooms. Don't go in there now.
Jeff, you know who that is?
No. This is his brother.
That's Dr. Sebi's son.
Oh!
All right, my bro.
Yes,
Come
sir.
on. Come on.
Yes,
we
sir.
about to
We
go
were
in.
I was just having a conversation about Dr. Sebi at my birthday get together with some people because it was all vegan. The food was really cool.
Jeff Brown,
Yes,
I was
sir.
just having a conversation about the
this
topic
other
we
shit.
was on.
Let's talk about that.
Get your ass back from the topic.
You talking about? All right, I apologize. Now, what
took a detour.
could you? Oh, what are the what are some of the constraints that are put on us as black fathers? One, there is a thank you, brother. There is the worst one. The worst one is the tacit social constraint.
The tacit social constraint.
First off, most of us live with just our mama. Second, mama can call her popo. So I'm gonna cut your legs out from under you right there.
Yes, sir.
If you allow that. Me, as I have told my children who sit out there, you have one time to tell the police, to call the police on me. When you do, you belong to them now.
Yep.
Clean your shit out.
Yep.
Because I will not raise you by committee. I will not raise you under the fear of any other motherfucker. And if you don't like the way we do it in here, then I strongly suggest you get your ass out and discover the earth. But you're not gonna run shit in here.
Right.
You ain't gonna turn around. You ain't gonna talk to me foul. You ain't gonna walk around slick. And I don't give a shit what society is talking about. I'll just be one of them niggas that they took their kids from. But you ain't finna be in here on that bullshit. And you can tell your friends and tell your mama.
They don't get it. It's gonna be worse with them than it is with you.
Thank you.
You tripping.
Jeff, don't nobody listen to that shit.
Good. Don't.
Cause Jeff, you know good and goddamn well if the rubber met the road, you wouldn't do nothing.
The rubber has, brother. The rubber has.
I'm just trying to.
The rubber has.
I'm trying to bait him. And pull him out there.
Yeah, you ain't finna do shit. He done slapped you in the face and he walking away.
You ain't gonna do a
You ain't finna do
motherfucking
shit
thing.
but sit here and bleed with the rest of them. No. Sadly, the rubber has hit the road. The rubber has.
Oh, he can't hear you.
I can't hear you. I don't. Well, in the words of Richard Pryor, didn't hear you and don't give a fuck what you said. Now,
Where are your headphones, Jeff?
my headphones. Somebody stole them. I left here at Dash Radio, and somebody helped themselves with my $200 headphones, so I don't have any right now.
You shouldn't have brought them in here. You know we got headphones in here.
Okay. Well, I don't have any now, so I don't. But I don't really need any because in this position, in this particular format, in this particular configuration, I can't hear your audio bullshit, which allows me a freedom to say what the fuck I want to say. It reminds me of when I used to get into conversations with their mama, and she get in them screaming matches. So I just take my cell phone. Here's a little hint, fellas. I don't know if you can see me on the camera. But if you talking to a crazy broad and you just got to get it out your soul, take the earpiece and flip it down like this so you can't hear none of what she talking about, and you put the mouthpiece here and just say your piece. Drives her fucking bananas because she can't interrupt you because you ain't stopping. You like a recorded message. You just getting your shit out, which is what I'm doing
Jeff,
right now, huh?
Is this your answer, my nigga?
Yes. Yes. My answer. This is the answer to fathers. This is the answer to fathers everywhere. Do not. We got to stand up. We got to stop being afraid of these niggas on the corner. We got to stop being afraid. Society, American society, has been built on the fear of reprisal of the black man. Scared to go to jail, scared to die, scared to be disenfranchised, scared to be put out. And yes, this goes to being a father. Stop being afraid to stand on what's right.
You heard what Jeff is saying.
Bullshit.
Let me tell you what Jeff is saying. Don't be afraid to lose your kid.
Don't be afraid to lose him. I'm not. Look. I got 5. Love them to death. 3 grown ones, 2 out there. I told the 2 out there this very simply. My house is run different. Kids don't run my house. I'm a benevolent dictator. This is not a democracy. I see you pointing at him, but you remember when he took a little bit of my time? I'm gonna take just a little bit of his. Okay,
He can take some of my time. It's all good.
Thank you, if I may. This is not a democracy. This is a benevolent dictatorship, which means everything goes right until you piss off the fucking king. That's how it goes around here. And if you do not like it, I understand that. You can spend your time with your mama in your mama's house, because you're not gonna be over here with that bullshit.
Nigga raised the dragon banner in his house.
All right. Okay.
Raised the dragon.
Good brother.
Ask them. They sitting out there. Ask them.
Thank you, Jack.
Ask him, Lord.
Well, for me, I come from a household where my father, before he was Sebi, Alfredo Bowman,
Right.
he was militant. That's how I got my name Abdul Hassan, because back in the early 60s, he was a part of the Nation of Islam. And it was just a strict, FOI type raising with me and my brother,
Really?
Come on now.
He didn't play, we couldn't watch, white television or none of that stuff. So I started learning television
Y'all can watch shit.
Wild Animal Planet and shit like that. So
No happy days.
and that's it was white television. Now we did watch My Three Sons, for a while. And that was like a treat, but our thing was like Mission Impossible. The only reason why we got to watch Mission Impossible back in the day because Greg Morrison was on there. He was like, and then I Spy. They had Bill Cosby with the rest of those shows. I didn't know what those other shows. Gilligan Island. I tried to sneak and watch Gilligan Island one time, and he broke the television set.
Yep.
He was like, "Dad, tell you not to watch no damn Gilligan Island."
Took your ass on a 3-hour tour.
You know what I mean? So yeah, as far as.
But that was the impact of having a dad, right?
Yeah.
Having your father on deck, or as they say, on post.
Right.
Absolutely.
Right.
And then your father evolves into the world's. Can't nobody argue this.
I remember that too.
The
when he
world's
first started.
greatest herbalist.
Right.
Herbalist.
So talk to me about that.
Well,
And being around that, and being around the wisdom and the information and all that. Talk to me, man.
Well, early on, he joined different organizations as well, because I remember he was a part of the Mason, and he used to take me and my brother to the lodge, and
Prince
they used
Hall?
to go inside of this room, and my brother had to sit out. It was right there on Crenshaw, as a matter of fact. And then during the early 70s, I watched him evolve. I remember when he first came to me and my brother, he said, "Fellas, come into the garage." He said, "Yeah, guess what we're gonna do, fellas? No more of this bullshit meat. We ain't eat no more meat. We're going organic." And we was like, "We from New Orleans, man. We don't know about no organic shit." Organic. Fuck, Mom's making
Organic?
greens,
What kind of meat is
Going to
that?
McDonald's, nigga.
What kind of meat is organic?
Yeah, exactly.
It's organic.
And so he sat down with us. Then he started putting together these veggie burgers and stuff that we couldn't stand. You know what I mean? It's the first chance we get, we threw that shit in the trash. So go find some chicken or make some gumbo or do something. But he kept working at different things and started formulating. I remember my friends. I was 14. I used to take my friends over to his house. He lived in Hawthorne at the time. And he'll bring in these cups with little bamboo cups. It'd be 90 degrees outside during the summertime. He'll bring in these cups steaming with shit. He was like, "Go on and drink this, fellas." And he'll drop it in front of us. And it'll take about 2 hours to drink that shit, because once you taste it, it's like, oh, hell no.
Oh, my God.
Just straight bitter.
Oh, just a ground up homeless
He didn't believe
dude.
it had no sugar to nothing.
Took it to the head, man.
He'll say stuff like, "Yeah, if it was a 7-Up, you'll drink it, so drink it." And me and my friends would drink the shit. Then we'll go out and play ball and stuff in the backyard, and he'll watch for like 3 hours straight. We'll be out there sweating, but we had energy. That was the start of him becoming Dr. Sebi. Then he, came to us and said, "Yeah, fellas, I healed this guy of blindness. I healed this guy of sickle cell. I healed this person of this and that and that." And so on and so on.
Damn.
Okay.
Imagine having a daddy like that. Dude. And let me just say this. Because we ingest so much media propaganda from the others.
Come on.
You gotta whisper it, like you gotta say others like Voldemort.
And hush.
Yes.
Yeah, we don't say his name. The others. We whisper the others. But we ingest so much of their shit that you overlook that there's a gang of fucking great daddies, brothers. We was just talking about brothers. We just read this article, right? We talking about brothers. Father's Day was yesterday. And although this nigga was late, motherfucker walk in here with his kids.
Yeah.
You gotta understand, this is work for Jeff.
Yeah.
This is work. Coming to the ZoWhat show.
Sure.
This is work. But the kids is there. They right in the other room, chilling. Mind,
Right.
listen, you better
Good ass
mind,
kids.
you better mind yourself. Mind.
Man.
Oh yeah, we don't even have to have that talking.
Do you understand what I'm saying? So, like, a lot of people don't recognize, you know, it's a lot of great fathers that are black men. Now, let me hit you upside the head with this. Jeff, Timmy
Sure.
Tight Top, Kev, my brother Abdul, and let me hit you with this. We live in a society that have black and white views on a lot of shit.
Everything.
You know, it's either this
Yeah.
or it's that.
Damn near everything.
Binary.
It's either good or it's bad.
Or that.
You good or bad?
Or that.
It's either good
Black or white?
or bad.
Ain't no goddamn gray.
You understand? Ain't no middle ground.
50 Shades of Grey. That's just a nasty witch white man. And what that was.
So I say all of that to come back to say this, because this shit drives me fucking nuts, man. Good fathers all over the place, not recognized for a reason, right? The reason, in my opinion, shit hurts my heart because you can still be a good dad to some of your kids and not to others.
I don't know what you mean.
This is what I mean. Situation, circumstance, opportunity,
Right.
timing.
Right. You may have.
See,
yeah.
we got black and white standards. If you're not good to all your kids, you're not good to none of them. True or false? Ooh, yeah. You see? Do you see?
Okay.
So you see?
I believe this.
You see?
I believe this, and I've had to do it. I'll just talk. I'm gonna tease the rant. There's no way to be an effective parent across state lines unless the both of you live within 10 miles of it.
Say again?
There's no way to be an effective parent across state lines unless the two of you, meaning you and the mother, live within 10 miles of it.
No, I hear you, Jeff.
So yes, it is possible if you got some crazy shit where I got to move to Atlanta to find myself, so I'm gonna take your kids with me, and you don't have the paperwork in place that says fine, you can move to Jupiter, but the kids stay
right
here.
here.
And
Right.
if you move to Atlanta, I'm gonna go down here and put your name in so the marshals can come knock on your door and come get my kids.
Right.
Because you disobeying the white man now.
Right.
They don't give a fuck about us.
Right.
This white man said you got to stay here with his kids.
No.
If-
But I'm gonna come back. Jeff, you own it. You own it.
Yes, sir.
You own it. You own it. You own it. That is the ideal daddy. That's a daddy right there. Say it how you say it when kids want shit. Say it how you say it, Jeff.
What? Hell no? Or
No, you be like, Daddy.
Oh yeah.
Say
The
that-
daddy is in charge of bad news. Daddy's job is bad. Daddy. When you hear your name like that,
Daddy.
it ain't never good. Daddy, the car got a flat tire. Daddy, it's a rat in the garage. Daddy,
Daddy.
some niggas done broke in here. Daddy, we hungry. Daddy, the refrigerator broke. Daddy, the washer broke. Daddy, I gotta go to college. Sell your fucking car. Daddy, always got the bad news. When somebody gotta go to college, Daddy gotta sell his boat. Fuck your boat.
Daddy, you got to give up your boat.
You gotta give up your boat, Daddy,
gotta go to school.
because I gotta go and enlist into this social bullshit that doesn't guarantee me a job.
At all.
Fuck your boat.
So-
Sell your boat so I can go to school.
So I'm coming back to that point. There's this black and white view of father as infallible. Do you understand?
Don't get tired, don't hurt.
Don't get tired, don't hurt.
Don't cry.
Ain't there are no no's. It's always yes. You always come through. Ain't no. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Right. Super dad.
And I'm breaking this down to say, man, that's a negative stereotype.
Sure.
Listen, I'm trying to block this guy in the chat room. I'm sorry. Admins, people I've made admins, y'all block them too. Shit.
Who, watch here, click here?
Yeah, no, we got some weird, watch here, click here. We got some weird fucking spammer.
I have to ask
That's on something else.
I have to ask the spammer. You've put 35, 40 of these in the chat room. Do you think you're convincing us to click by ignoring us? Do you think, I've always wanted to ask people.
You've acknowledged them.
Why do they do that? Do they think we're doing, do you think you're doing more? Do you think, man,
Jeff,
I've seen 70, so I'm going to click one? That's not how that works.
Hey, Jeff, where?
Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah, let's get back.
Shut up.
So, he tends to do that. So, Jeff, the shit that just kills me, and I need it to be clear to y'all. Can you be a bad dad in your younger years and evolve into a great dad?
Oh.
So maybe the children that you had later benefited
Working on a movie
from
about
all of the experiences that you went through, and those experiences made you a better father.
Okay. I'm gonna overshare right now.
Go ahead, Jeff.
I had my older batch of sons.
Wait, hold on. Hell no.
Yeah, I have two batches of children. I have an older batch with my first wife, and then I have a younger batch with my second wife.
What are they, cookies or kids?
Cookies, nigga. They come from batter, don't they? They're cookies. You put them in the oven, don't you? You gotta wait for them to come out. They're fucking cookies. Now, anyway, my oldest kids, my sons came to my house and went, we need to have a conversation with you. Whatever you doing with our younger brother and sister, we need you to keep up because of how they talk about you. And we just want their situation to stay good and different than ours. And I said, well, let me explain the difference between their situation and yours. It calls for an apology from me. I'm sorry that I had to use your lives to figure out how to fight the court system.
As a testing, yeah.
I didn't know.
You were the Shaolin school.
Yes, I got my ass beat on your time with the courts to learn that I could get 50% custody. To learn that the mother didn't automatically get a say. To learn that I could have the rights with you that I exercise with them. I'm the same dudes with the same laws, with the same rules. You're not hearing nothing different than what you heard, than what you grew up under. The difference is you don't want to say these 4 words to yourself. My mama ain't shit. Don't know young black male
hold on, Jeff. Hold on, Jeff. We having this motherfucking conversation right here in real time. We're live on Dash Talk X. This shit is going down in the town, and they gonna say we hating on mamas the day after Father's Day.
Okay.
Now, is that what we want to do? Is that the truth we want to convey to these young listeners, brother?
Okay, here's the problem. You're asking me to try to give a fuck more, and I can't. I don't give a, if what I'm saying is true. If any of this kind of resembles your mama, then fuck your mama. That's what we talking about, your mama. If you listening to me,
and this sound like your mama?
Right, and this sound like your mama? Let me tell you what I would say to your mama. I ain't saying
No.
You
Hold on. Gather your thoughts.
Okay.
Think about what you're gonna say.
Okay. Got it.
To a person's mama.
I'm gonna say this to your mama.
Okay.
I want you to. Dear person sitting there that would be fuming.
Hold on, Jeff. Hold on. You're gonna have to do it in song form.
Okay, well, I need some headphones for that.
I want you to think about this person's mama.
I need some. Okay.
All right.
All right.
You're gonna say something.
I cannot. Man, what is you listening to? I can't hear shit. What is you? He didn't even have his headphones turned. You don't need no headphones. His headphones wouldn't even turn up. Shit.
Okay, here we go. So
See, that's what happened when you raid in Dr. Sebi's house. You can just hear shit and you don't even need. I'm full of chemicals. This is pure brother right here.
So Jeff, I want you to
What?
think about it.
Okay.
You got to address somebody's mama.
Okay.
No, you're addressing the person who is a child of this horrible mama.
All right.
And you need to tell him,
Okay.
it's your mama.
Is it some soul music? Give me some slow soul.
No, it's
what
not
you got?
soul.
What you got, baby? Give it
I
to
don't
me.
know what it is.
Turn it on.
Let me see if I can find it.
Purely improv, ladies and gentlemen.
This is improv.
We have
this is Jeff.
not rehearsed this.
What?
We have not rehearsed this. Y'all do know Zoe got a funky big bag of beats. Ain't no telling what he gonna come with.
No, I'm gonna come with one of your favorites.
Shout out to James Broadway in Prematurely.
You
Okay.
want this one?
We can go with that.
No, this is too slow. No.
Whatever
No,
song
Jeff.
you bring up.
No, Jeff, you got to come with it.
Okay.
You got to come with it. I got one for you.
Okay.
Are you ready, Jeff? Mm-hmm. Here we go. Let's get it right. Let's get it right here. Ladies and gentlemen, Jeff Brown's It's Your Mama.
Okay.
This beat.
I said, all you kids, come on and sit in the den. When I get through, I might not be your friend, but I'm gonna tell you the truth about something that involves a lot of drama. It's about your mama. Now, I really wanted y'all to know, and I really, really tried to show with everywhere that we would go that I loved you. And I really tried to provide, let you ride around in a nice ride. And I really did try to show you. But your mama was cantankerous everywhere we went. Talk shit about everything we spent. Talk shit about everything we did. I wanted to stay at home. That heifer wouldn't leave me alone. Walk around just talking all kinds of shit. Speaking of shit, I said your mama ain't shit now. That's why we ain't together. That's why we ain't together. She ain't shit now. That's why we ain't together. Why you think you're taking Doritos for lunch? She ain't shit. Your mama ain't shit now. I said your mama ain't shit now. Let me explain it to you. Do you ever look at your white clothes and compare them to the kids at school? Your shit is aircraft gray, and you sitting there looking like a fool 'cause she don't use bleach. She don't do shit. I got tired of my dress shirts looking like somebody pulled them out of a homeless man's duffel bag. Your mama ain't shit now. Now,
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Your Mama Ain't Shit by
okay,
Jeff Brown.
baby in the interlude. Now, this is to your mama, baby. I ain't singing
Let me just say,
because you a single mama.
Oh, sorry.
You ain't shit. I'm singing. I ain't saying you ain't shit because you's a single mama. I'm saying you a single mama because you ain't shit. It's different.
now you know some single mothers are gonna
Right.
call in. They're gonna push
Good.
back on that.
Let them. Call me.
Let me just say, whether you're a single mother or a mother of 12 kids by 12 different guys, the title mother is elevated.
Yeah, the station.
The station of it. You know, the social station of mother is elevated.
Sure it is.
And again, you could be a hardworking dad and be a good dad, but also still be unforgiven by, certain people you met at certain times of your life.
Sure.
You get what I'm saying? And I think moms get let off the hook because of that station.
Bruh.
Listen, for me, I'm an observer.
Like priests.
You understand what I'm saying? Yes.
Because of how we look at the station, here's what it is. The station of single mother radiates light because it is so hallowed. Right. It is so special. It is such a hard fucking job. The problem is, a lot of you broads is standing in that light and you shouldn't be because you're shitty at it. Just because the job is holy, as a matter of fact, that makes our point. Because the job is holy, it's easier to be shitty at. It's easy to be shitty at a single mother job because it's so fucking hard.
Jesus.
It's fucking hard. You got to do this shit. A lot of niggas ain't shit. I'm gonna give you that. A lot of niggas ain't shit. A lot of niggas.
I'm gonna
get you that. A lot of niggas is great to their kids and horrible to you. I get that.
Yeah.
I get that, which makes your job hard. I'm not saying that it's not a hard job. I'm saying that if we gonna really be honest about the black plight, every nigga that treated you wrong came out of a woman, came from some woman, somewhere. When do women get called out on the carpet?
All right, well, yeah, because, Father's Day was yesterday or whatnot. I thought we'd talk about it, but I had no plans for it to go for an hour. Shit, this is supposed to be a current event.
And now you talk about how single mamas ain't shit.
Let's just jump back in. Let's just jump back into our current events. What the fuck is going on in Sudan? Are you guys hip?
No,
what's up?
No.
Whatever.
First off, you gonna kill some Dogons?
Oh, shit.
Okay.
What?
Y'all know about the Dogons?
No, I mean, I know about the Dogons. I ain't know about them getting killed.
What?
Sudan is in the midst of a political crisis after security forces opened fire on pro-democracy protesters in the capital of Khartoum. Representatives of the protesters had been in talks with the military over who would take control following the ousting of longtime President Omar al-Bashir. Bashir. You got to choke yourself saying it. Al-Bashir.
You gotta call yourself. You gotta choke yourself.
Anyway, shit ain't funny. The stories that I've read, and I want to hear from people who heard about this shit too.
Damn.
I heard they went in and killed Dogons.
100 people. I just thought.
You saw that, right?
Yeah.
Kids and everything. Now, if you know anything about the Dogon, so the millions of people listening on the radio right now, man. The Dogon are a group of, it's a tribe. Mm-hmm. It's an ancient tribe. These are the Egyptians who escaped. The ancient Egyptians who escaped once the collapse of that civilization fell through. And they went to Mali.
Yep.
And their belief systems are still the same shit.
Yep.
Right.
Mapping the stars and shit. Hanging out with reptilians.
Yep.
But nobody want to hear this shit, right? Because you got niggas who think they deep, right? Who be listening to white knowledge.
Yeah.
Right.
The knowledge that has been put out and put before you and prepared like a meal.
Right.
See, there's certain shit they don't want to talk about.
Yes. You think you're good at cooking because you're good at eating.
Somebody slap this man, right? I'm gonna throw a motherfucking ashtray at this nigga. It ain't gonna have no ashes
Think
in
you're
it.
good at cooking because you're good at eating.
So again, the Dogon, they worship the Nomo,
Yep.
the Nomos, right?
Not no more.
Now, boy,
I'm sorry.
not no more. Not no more.
That's fucked up.
That is fucked up, isn't it?
But I'm just saying, like, this should be like a treasure. You know how the Gullah, you know, the Geechee and the Gullah is? What is the Gullah? They off the, off the coast of Southern California, not Southern California, North Carolina, South Carolina. You know those slave people that still got their own language? I think it's Gullah.
Really? No.
Yeah, they on an island over there.
And they kill, you talking about the ones that kill people who try to get close to the island?
Yeah, them people is
Yeah.
getting in trouble.
Oh, I didn't know they were slaves. I know who you talking about, the natives that killed the white folks. I was so happy about that. Are we talking about the same thing?
I'm just saying this whole what I'm saying is this whole shit, like those people should be protected just like the Gullah should be protected.
Yes. Yes.
Because these people who are like a repository of information. Like, for instance, when the good brother's father passed, we say it all the time. Now, that's like what's the African proverb? When an old man dies, a library burns.
Yeah.
So when we lose Dr. Sebi, we lose a whole library of information.
A wealth of knowledge, yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Somebody said no more. Yeah, Geechee Gullah, Charleston, South Carolina. Gullah Island. Yeah, they're giving it up right now.
Who attacked Gullah Island?
Nobody attacked it. What I'm saying is,
They attacked the Dogon.
that's a group of people over there that should be protected in the same way that the Dogon should be protected.
Like a group of people that we can look at and go, here's a group of people that somehow survived Whitey's colonization. Somehow.
But here's
We
the
should
interesting
preserve
thing. White folk go over there
and revere their knowledge.
and revere the knowledge of the Dogon. You can't touch the Dogon priest. Or
he died.
They got to
You
kill
kill him.
his ass
Bounce.
because all the information is coming through him.
Right.
You'll sully that nigga if you touch him. Like short out the antenna. And
Do not touch him.
So people get mad at me, and let's just deal with it. Fuck it. Let's just come right at it. People get mad at me for this. They say, Zo, you be all on Christianity, but you don't say shit about Islam.
You do though.
But I do.
Yeah.
These is three badass cousins. Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. They cousins.
the three Shaolin students.
Right.
They all come from Abraham,
Right.
his root. Now, the Muslim will say Millatu Abraham, the deen, the way of Abraham. The religion of Abraham. Then it changed to Deen Allah, the religion, the way of Allah.
Oh.
But in the beginning, you read the Quran, it says the deen of Abraham. Millatu Abraham. We follow the religion of Abraham. Millatu Abraham, right?
Okay.
All the fuck I'm saying, those three religions are tied together.
Right.
Now, you look at white folks in slavery, you can look at Arabs and slavery.
Yes.
One is, you get what I'm saying? You look at the tampering of books on the European side. You know, the Europeans remixed the goddamn Bible.
Sure, yeah.
King James, 1611 AD. Okay, we're gonna take the Greek, and we're gonna take this Greek translation of the Bible, and we're gonna take this Latin Vulgate,
And go.
and we're gonna take all the motherfucking spirituality and esoteric shit out of it, and we're gonna make a dumbed down version for everybody to read.
Add all the pagan shit from Rome.
Right.
We're gonna add all the pagan shit, all the holidays, all types of shit in this.
And drop a hold of the Boko shot on top of it. And you niggas is jumping around on first Sunday in pastel colors like you doing something.
Drop a hold of the bunker shot.
But if you study Islam, they guilty too. Because wait a minute. The Prophet Muhammad spoke Arabic? Maybe.
Maybe. Perhaps.
Because where the fuck was you to know what he spoke?
Right.
People say, well, look at the book. It was written on skins and this. Okay, what dialect did he speak? They say he spoke the Quraysh dialect. Is this before the system of vowels?
Right.
Thank you.
Because the moment you start adding vowels, you start changing the meaning into shit
That's right.
in those languages. Whether it be ancient Hebrew, Aramic, or ancient Arabic, Syriac, you changing shit.
Right.
When you add nutas,
Yep.
Right.
you start, the vowels change the meaning. So my question is, each one of these groups are guilty. Each one of them.
They all gumbo religions.
You look at the motherfucking Jews. You look at the ancient Jews. Where y'all shit come from? a lot of y'all shit come from the niggas y'all was captured by.
Ooh.
That's right.
Ooh.
Shit that y'all heard, picked up.
Right. Y'all was ear hustling through the bars.
Exactly.
We spent all this time in Babylon and didn't learn nothing and didn't steal anything.
Right.
Yes, you stole shit while you was in Babylon.
Yep.
Yeah, that's your nature.
You stole you said you was in Egypt, but ain't no evidence. We built the pit. Did you? Because is that so? Wait, on the Nipsey Hussle side of the game, last I heard,
Right.
he and the dick, the Egyptians wrote shit in stone on the walls. Yeah. Where the fuck are y'all on the walls that y'all built?
So you built the walls, but you didn't put built by Ira. Constructed by Mark Silverberg.
Hey.
You didn't put that up there?
Hey, Nick, their whole Passover is about being enslaved in Egypt and being held captive by the Egyptians. That's the So I've been to a few Passovers, and man, every single time it's funny because the Egyptians were Moors, and so they're talking about how they were slaves and how fucked up they were done by the Egyptians. That's their whole thing. They got a book where they read out and place out all the times that they were enslaved and all the time that they were enslaved by Egypt. Now, again, were you?
So here I am. Listen.
Pharaoh was in Egypt land, let my people go.
I'm just saying, man. Those three religions have done more damage to the planet Earth. Let's just
Yes.
Well, a lot more than the Buddhists and the Hare Krishnas and the dudes in the orange jumpsuits at the airport. Right. No, that ain't a jumpsuit. That thing with that go like this.
The sash.
The sash that you don't know whether they just weird or they can fight.
I think they are the Hare Krishnas, aren't they?
Are they the Hare?
Yes.
Them Hare Krishnas look like okay.
Right off of Venice. And
That's them.
Yeah.
Over there.
Did they do it? That's like when you try to take away from the fact that the white man has done most of the super damage on the earth. Who dropped the nuclear bomb? The Puerto Ricans, motherfucker? No, that was the white man. You gotta own your shit. Don't nobody wanna own it. Everybody wanna step back, be obtuse about it. No, this your shit. You did this.
This shit's amazing, man. So I mean, I'm just looking at all of this and the Sudanese crisis. You saw when we jumped into Iraq, what the Muslims was doing. They was blowing up ancient temples over there.
Yeah.
Well, the Sumerian shit.
I mean, fucking it up, tearing it down.
Well, this shit is it's not of Allah.
It's idolatry.
It's an idol. Wait a minute, this shit older than your religion. Your religion is this shit's little cousin. What the fuck you doing?
Right. Talking about you the last word. No, you're not. No, you're not.
Listen, the Persians had a word for an evil spirit that could be evil or good. Mm-hmm. It was called the genie.
Oh, I thought it was Bishop.
The Persians, and we talking about the time of Zoroaster, right?
Yeah.
That's they had a word. It was genie. You see the genie in the movie Wishmaster.
Mm-hmm.
You see the genie with Barbara Eden. Right? But it gets co-opted into the Quran as jinn. Demon.
Yeah. It's a teacher.
But do you understand what I'm saying? Like, people don't... Wait a minute, that's from over there with them folk? Yeah. They added this shit in. You're not doing the history.
Yeah.
You don't even ask, why in the fuck does the movie The Exorcist, which is dealing with a possession of a 12-year-old girl, which is based off of a true story, actually was a boy in St. Louis. Why this movie start in motherfucking Iraq and these niggas is in the ruins of ancient Sumer?
Oh, word?
And then when they find the demon, remember that statue the nigga found?
I've never seen The Exorcist.
Oh, boy, you better go back.
Man.
When they find the statue of the demon head, the preacher, the old white man who gets beat up by the exorcist, It's
I ain't never heard it explained like
she
this.
beat his ass.
Whooped that ass.
Wait till this young preacher leave, nigga. I'm gonna whoop your ass.
your
When this
fucking
young
ass.
preacher leave, I'm gonna beat your ass.
I'm gonna pull this cross out my pussy and fuck you up. And that's exactly what she did.
Such a pussy.
Right.
So it starts in Iraq, and it's like a standoff between the old white preacher and the statue of Pazuzu. But if you study the Sumerian doctrine, you got Pazuzu, Enzu,
Yep.
Zu-In.
Damn.
These are all the devils of the Sumerians.
Wow, that's why my Isuzu would never run right. I can never get that fucking car. Oh, no.
This boy, I'm
Isuzu.
so they standing each other off like, yeah, we about to fight again, huh? Now, remember, the first exorcist is really the second one. Because when the second one happens, it gives you the pre-story to why the little girl got possessed in the first place. That's because the white man was in Africa
fucking around.
he in Africa, and this motherfucker done exorcised a demon out of a little African boy. So Pazuzu mad. Pazuzu done possessed the little African boy. The white man get him up out because supposedly the Africans couldn't do it themselves.
Right.
They needed Christ Jesus.
Right. Right. We need this young God.
We need young white gods to get old ancient black gods out.
Yeah,
right?
rookie.
Okay, cool.
We need that rookie Christ. We need that rookie Christ to come up from the D leagues and just. Because that's what he is when you really look at it. Jesus is very, very, very young amongst gods.
You put the great white Christ in.
Right.
It will fix everything.
So no, this is how it started. And so Pazuzu mad that he got ousted. So the motherfucker fly all the way to DC.
Right.
Pazuzu.
Pazuzu.
Nigga.
Pazuzu.
as a locust. This nigga's
I was about to say, was that first class or coach, my nigga?
Man, can you see that in cartoon form? It's a little locust face. It's bzzz, he flying and regular, the shit that eat locusts try to come and fuck with Pazuzu, and he turned that son bitch inside out. Bzzz, oh, I'm gonna eat, and fuck you up. I'm on my way to DC.
So the second one was called Exorcist the Heretic. So it breaks down the whole, you was fucking with the Africans, and that's why he came over here and fucked with you.
I gotta go back and watch this shit.
That's why when the priest finally gets to the little girl and she's fully possessed, she upstairs waiting on this nigga.
Oh, shit.
She waiting on this nigga here now.
She got the look on her face.
Soon as this motherfucker opened that door,
Talking about Exorcist 1.
the exorcist won. Soon as he opened the door and walk in, the bitch yell his name out. Mirror! What's up? What up, nigga? Mirror! Bring your bitch ass up here, Mirror!
What should he do? What should he do? Bring your bitch ass. Round 2, nigga.
Oh, shit.
So that's what this whole shit is about. And what I'm saying is the culture goes back older than the 3 Abrahamic religions. But niggas love going to the club. I don't give a fuck if the club is where you get your groove on or where you get initiated.
Right.
Did you hear that?
Yes, sir. I heard.
Niggas love the club. Fuck it, I'm gonna be a Greek.
Right? Because I get to be what I'm not at the house.
Fuck it, I'm gonna be a Mason.
Right.
Fuck it, I'm gonna be a Muslim.
Yep.
Fuck it, I'm gonna be and niggas love joining the club.
Fuck it, I'm going to be a cop.
Except the one they created. That's why your bitch asses get possessed. And when the truth walk in the door, you hear, what's cracking, nigga? Bring your pussy ass upstairs and handle this shit, nigga. Bring your pussy ass. Oh, that was story time with Zoe Williams on the ZoWhat show. No, but we was reading this story about the Sudan crisis, man. Religion, you can become a prison a prisoner
That's what it is.
in an ideological construct. People don't understand that, man. I tell people this all the time. I said, yo, I studied Islam for 12 years. And I said, well, how did you can't really leave Islam. Yes, the fuck you can.
Why not?
What the fuck are you talking
What they
about?
got y'all scared of?
Do you feel what I'm saying? Like,
Right?
what you don't understand is religion is a school that you're supposed to graduate from.
Thank you.
You're not supposed to stay. Listen, if knowledge is infinite, how the fuck you got a title?
Right.
Ooh. How does God's word have a version?
You know what I'm saying? How'd you get a title? You a Muslim forever? Or are you in the process of becoming peaceful?
Yes.
And if you're in the process of becoming peaceful, you can't call yourself a Muslim.
Ain't the church supposed to be a school? Don't you graduate from schools?
No. Oh, no, man. No. No, God ain't gave us no motherfucking curriculum. Well, yeah, they did the book. The book is curriculum, but
God ain't gave us no curriculum.
somebody got a hold of the curriculum.
Ain't it at the end of the Bible in Hebrews? For now, you should be his teachers, leaving aside the fundamental principles of Christ.
Well, shit, hold on. He got crucified. He didn't finish teaching. No. The fuck you mean, nigga?
He got
It's in the book.
But that's what I'm saying. Over there in Sudan, it's a clusterfuck over ideological beliefs and power. Why would you go kill these ancient people who are the caretakers of this knowledge? You know they killed and raped people?
Yeah.
And y'all Muslims? A lot of times, listen, a lot of times people want to blame white people for being evil.
Nigga,
Let me tell you something. Evil been black a long time.
Right.
Evil been black longer
It's black first.
than it was white. This shit crazy.
Dragons, boy.
You're listening to the ZoWhat show, man. I got my homeboy Jeff Brown in the building. I got my homeboy Abdul in the building. Son of the great, legendary herbalist, world-renowned
Dr. Sebi.
Dr. Sebi. My homeboy Kev, who just joined the Jedi Order, but he about to quit because he don't like following rules. And then we got Timmy Tight
That's
Top.
part of the Jedi, nigga.
Yeah, Timmy Tight Top in the building. Hey,
What you mean I can't let these bitches play with my lightsaber, nigga?
Jeff Brown.
What?
Jeff Brown, holla at me, man.
What's
I know you got a rant.
Yeah, well, of course.
We know that the Dogon conflict happened in Mali, not Sudan. We're not mixing up the two stories. We're talking about what's happening on the continent, bro. Some motherfuckers came in and killed Dogons.
100 of them. Damn.
That's a lot.
It's a massacre.
And then while that's happening, well, you know what else is happening on the continent? The Chinese men is getting some African pussy.
Oh. And
And
African land.
giving us a whole new batch of Tiger Woods running around.
Right. Africa finna be China adjacent.
Oh, this nigga said bad.
Jeff Brown,
Yes.
it's time for your rant, brother. What's up with your rant, man?
Oh, wow. Well, I went in a whole different direction with the rant this morning. With regard to what Brother Zoe is talking about with religion, we got to do better than our TMZ version of spirituality. We got to do better. You got to do better than Bishop said it. You got to read that book. Read the Bible. Please read the Bible. Please do not give it any more weight than the next publication of Spider-Man. Because they have about the same amount of color, illustration, loose connection to the truth.
Loose.
It's the same shit.
AKA fuckery.
Yes. Yes. That's why I can preach a sermon out of The Incredible Hulk the same way I could out of Ecclesiastes, because they have so very much in common.
Can you do a sermon real quick
Yeah, so.
that talks about the prophet Hulk?
About the prophet Hulk. Okay. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The prophet
Hold
Hulk.
on, Pastor.
Okay.
What book are you reading from?
The 25th chapter of DeAndre.
Here you go, Pastor.
Okay. Now, church, please understand. The brother Banner was devout in the Church of Marvel. He is devout. He is devout against his will, like many of us.
Yes, Lord. Yes.
Brother Banner was well on his way with no need to be a Marvelian.
No, sir. No, sir.
Not at all.
Marvel.
But not unlike the rest of us, sometimes greatness through your curse can be thrust upon you.
Greatness through your curse.
Through your curse.
Yes, Lord. Yes, sir.
Sister, some of you have been blessed or cursed, if you will, with that big old ass. You can be blessed through it if you use it right. Just like the Hulk.
Teach him, Lord.
Just like the Hulk. Think of the Hulk's green energy as the energy of your lust. And understand that before you turn green and rip out your clothes, before you turn green and rip out your clothes, understand, both men and women, while y'all both are elevated versions of yourselves, amplified versions of yourselves, not unlike the Hulk, when you are an amplified version of yourself.
Yes, sir, Lord.
Okay.
Teach them about the gamma rays. Yes, Lord.
When you getting them gamma rays, when you throwing and receiving them gamma rays, you're not the same person you are in line at the store, are you?
No, sir. No, sir.
When you buy your juice, you don't look at the girl checking it out and go, whose is it? Whose is it? Goddamn it, say my name. You see my name on the card, say my motherfucking name. You don't say that, but you might say that while you turn green and rip out your clothes.
Listen.
But just like the Hulk, not unlike yourself, while the Hulk is green, he is destroying shit he is not responsible for.
No, sir.
He tearing up towns, cities, shit that's already been built. The ability to build more shit.
Yes, teach.
Destruction in his wake, his aftermath. And then, when he turned back ungreen, now he got to deal with all this shit.
Speak their language, Lord.
Not unlike the female disposition unchecked in a relationship. You will turn green, rip out your clothes, and say the most horrible fucking shit in front of the kids, in front of my mama, in front of everybody.
Yes,
and then when
Lord.
you calm down, you try to sit down and go, ooh, what happened, bitch? You. You. One time too many. Again, that's how this sermon get back around on. I'm not saying, you ain't shit because you a single mama.
No, sir. That's not what he's saying. That's not it.
I'm saying that these society's gamma rays that you have been exposed to,
Yes, sir.
which lead you to, when you get upset, to turn green and rip out your spiritual, social, metaphysical clothes and tear up everything around you with your tongue.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm saying that you ain't shit. You ain't a single mama. You ain't shit because you a single mama. You a single mama because you ain't shit.
Uh-oh.
They're different.
What she do, Lord? What she do?
This concept that you can say whatever you want, you can do whatever you want, that concept is given to wild animals who do whatever the fuck they want. Lord. Have you ever looked at your dog? When you take a dog out, you know what your dog does not need? Two things: permission or privacy. You ever walk a dog? That dog don't give a fuck about whose grass it is. I'm fitting the shit.
Talk to him, Lord.
That's what separates you from the animals. Because when you go, I got a shit, you need a door, you need some paper, you need running water, you need a book, you need some shit.
Use him.
You are trying to mix your bullshit with civility, and it's not working. It's not gonna fucking work. Anytime you can be nicer to the new dude you just met than you are to your kids, that's a red flag, sir. That's a red flag. Anytime a man can come into your life and treat your kids better than he treating his kids, you need to examine two things. One, why? And two, how? How is this nigga better to my kids than he is his own? Is it because that bitch over there is crazy? Is it because he's being kept from his kids? Is it because, again, the man is the representation of God in a child's life? If you are keeping that man from that child, then who do you represent? I think you know. And if you are, sister, and you listening to me, may flesh-eating gnats infest your weave. And yes, I'm heavy on the sisters today. I'm heavy on y'all today.
What happened, Jeff?
No,
Did something?
I'm only heavy on the ones who think, say, ask for, or get upset about people getting upset for them wishing themselves a happy Father's Day on Father's Day. Them sisters I'm talking about. Those of you who refuse, who don't know how to mix dealing with shit the way it is as opposed to dealing with shit the way you want it to be. You have to balance that. And just because you have been doing the holy job all by yourself does not make you a father. It makes you a great mother in many cases.
Answer him, Lord.
Not all, but it makes you a great mother in many cases. And I'm not coming down on all mothers. And I'm not saying there's some dudes that ain't shit. I'm not saying there's some shit that if I look in my own past, I go, you know what, nigga, you wasn't shit for that shit right there. We all are. But the difference is that all of us don't get the leverage, the latitude, the privilege to turn green, rip out our clothes, fuck shit up, and act like we don't know what happened. Check yourself, sister. Some of your sadness is coming from you. I'm done.
I don't know what brother
I don't know.
Bartholomew Jeffrey Loquacious Howard Ignatius Brown has been going through this evening, but he spoke a word.
Yes, sir.
A word was delivered unto you who have ears to hear.
Well,
He spoke directly to your circumstances, and he provided, if not a momentary, remedy to what you've gone through. He has done that for you. So now it is time for you to reach into your pockets.
Bishop needs some gators now.
And touch this man's coffers.
Fill them now.
No, Jeff, you spoke on some real shit, man. You're listening to the ZoWhat show, man. We got a whole crew in here today. Jeff just held sermon, just held church. Shit is crazy. Let me turn this church music off. Because we got some serious shit going on in the world.
Oh, shit. What's next?
O.J. Simpson.
Oh, Lord. What now?
Clears the air, denies sleeping with Kris Jenner, and says Khloe Kardashian is not his daughter. Bullshit. And I think OJ is about to get back onto social media. My question is, who in here is going to follow OJ? Y'all going to follow his tweets? He going to get on Twitter.
He's on Twitter right now.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Y'all going to follow him? What's happening? How many followers he's got? Can you
He gonna
check?
get a gang on.
Lisa Horn just followed.
You got to speak up.
Really? Lisa Horn just started following him on Twitter.
So how many people going to follow OJ? And I mean,
Let's find out.
because let me just say, we're a bored culture.
Sure.
So OJ is like motherfucking TV. That's must-see TV still. Is he must-see TV?
OJ got
For some people.
35,000 followers already.
He already got 35,000 followers?
Damn.
Oh, shit.
All white women.
Right?
Damn.
All white
So
women.
you gonna follow him? Oh, he's fucking.
Shit, nigga, I'm finna make
Donald Trump right now.
I'm finna make some white Bronco steak knives. White Bronco steak knives, nigga. I'm finna get in on this.
No, but he said he would be going, he said he would be talking about Donald Trump or talking to Donald Trump or tweeting Donald. I mean, this is interesting.
He gonna teach him how to cut out some of his problems.
This motherfucker signed up. I can't get over the fact that he signed up for a book called If I Did It.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can.
I said, fuck it, I'm gonna get this paper.
Nigga.
Man, ain't nobody mad. I ain't mad at OJ. OJ made one mistake. One.
What was the mistake, OJ? made?
Not having, I'm telling you, on the day of the verdict, I'd have had something on the tarmac of Burbank smoking for Barbados.
Thank you. Getting the fuck
And as
out
soon
of
as they said not guilty, take my ass to the airport,
Yep, salam
like
alaikum,
my
bitches.
pension in a place that I can live like a king. I can start
Jeff.
for white Bronco steak knives.
Jeff, stop.
White Broncos.
Stop, nigga.
What?
Stop.
What? That's what I did.
Yo ass in trouble as a highfalutin Negro.
Sure.
You gonna get in a plane at Burbank. See, I know where Burbank Airport is, that little one.
Yeah, a little bitty one.
Little bitty one.
A little bitty one.
It ain't got no hustle bustle over there. You
No.
get over there, you get out.
LA's best kept secret.
LA's best. Look, you slide in that motherfucker.
Slide in, slide out.
You get in your seat, you buckle up.
Yeah.
This bitch handing you peanuts. Boom. Here you go.
This bitch. Is that what her name tag say? This bitch? This bitch had you peanut.
You understand? You got orange juice. You got all type of condiments. You understand?
Yeah. Let me give OJ some OJ. Okay.
The plane take off. You getting ready to take your shoes off and lean back.
And pew.
You lean on. You about to pull down that window shit.
Set the scene.
Well, your fingers is like this. 'Cause You about to pull
You
down
on the
that
left side of the
window
plane.
shade. You about to pull it down. But you glance over.
You see somebody going like that?
When you glance over,
You screwing the silencer in on it?
you gonna name a famous U.S. military plane.
A
An
famous.
attack bird.
The Enola Gay.
No, a plane. What is it? An F-111? An F-11?
F-18. F-18, F-120.
F-18. You gonna see
F-122.
them bitches on both sides of the plane. Say, this nigga running, huh?
Okay.
He finna run his ass back to the airport right
We
with
got to puke his ass.
Do you understand?
No, that's when they said not guilty.
Jeff.
When they said not guilty,
Not guilty. He
I'm
free.
out.
He free to go.
I'm out. He could have.
He free to go.
He could have got in
You believe OJ has been free this whole time?
What do you mean? Oh wow. No,
Although he was free to go, was he really free?
because because he didn't try to escape. He made no attempt at escape. Nigga, I'd have been in a 55-gallon drum of pickles. That's what it would have been. That's what it say on the outside. Nigga, I'm in here with my Walkman and some Flaming Hots. I'm gonna be all right till we get to Barbados, nigga. I got the fuck out of here. I'd have got the fuck out of America.
I think it would have helped him if he would have just laid low. Now, he coming back. I think he laid low for a little while after getting out of jail in Vegas, right?
But why did a narcissist wouldn't lay low? He's a narcissist, though.
Right.
You
That's
diagnosing this nigga?
No, you've never seen documentaries on him. This dude's a straight narcissist.
You ever met this nigga?
Yeah.
No, I've seen shit on him.
I can't diagnose a nigga from watching TV.
I can. Okay.
Killers don't act like him.
No. Hold on. You can't diagnose niggas from just off of TV. Okay. Do you know who Scrappy is? The dude. In
Atlanta.
Yeah.
Scrappy, that little Scrappy.
I love that dude. He's put them paws on you. That dude. Shout out to Scrappy. You gonna tell me that from what you see on TV, who would you rather have take your daughter out? Scrappy? Or what's this disrespectful nigga that was just talking about
Lauren
London? What's his name?
Kodak Black.
Kodak
Yeah,
Black.
Kodak Black.
From the media.
Let me just say this.
From the media, who would you rather have date your daughter?
First off, I'm going to go off on my daughter.
Thank you.
These two motherfuckers.
That's it.
These is my choices.
What the fuck is you doing? That's the first
Where
conversation.
did I fail?
Right. Shit. The motherfucking milkman could have been your daddy for all I care now.
Right.
Shit.
Shit.
You gonna choose these motherfuckers after all the instruction I done gave you?
Right. Which part of me are they a reflection of?
God damn it. But let me just say this. That first off, that's loaded, Jeff. She wouldn't, come on.
Okay.
That's just, come on.
All right, let's take your daughter out of the equation. Which of these gentlemen do you find to be of stronger or less weak, shall we say, mental character? I use hip hop.
Okay,
Scrappy.
okay. I got what you're going at. Let me just say this. A lot of times in the entertainment industry, man, guys be entertainers.
Right.
As soon as the camera come on, they somebody else.
Right.
Like, no, like for instance, if you know me, I like to clown. I'll be cutting up and shit. It's cool, cracking jokes or whatever. But I'm a different nigga off the mic.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
I'm a
cracking
different
jokes
nigga.
off the mic too, nigga.
Now it just depends on where I'm at and who I'm with.
Right.
But for the most part, I'm a different motherfucker off the mic. But I'm just saying, if you take that's to me, that's like being programmed. Everything that's presented in front of you.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? You take that as the fact, and that's how you get, kind of programmed. Like I don't know them niggas.
Right.
They might be cool as fuck. You saw the J. Cole record, or you heard the J. Cole record where he rapping about Kodak, and he was like, yeah, man, and motherfucker seemed cool. I wish I could talk to him some more. Wish I could have got to him earlier, whatever. That was the context of what I got out of the rhyme when he was mentioning that he's trying to chop it up with Kodak Black. Like, maybe that's a kid that might listen. But we don't know that based on the persona that is presented. Nigga, I don't know who the fuck OJ is.
Right.
I don't know what that nigga capable of. So I'm damn sure not finna call him a narcissist, because just in case.
You see this nigga out somewhere?
He is.
See this nigga out somewhere.
Okay.
Say, little nigga, let me talk to you for a second. You didn't walk
me
over
see.
here with that.
You can walk on over here,
That
OJ.
limp. Let me hold on to you for a second.
Let me tell you something, OJ.
Grip on your ass, nigga.
Unlike Zoe, limp and all, this ain't the 90s, and I ain't Ron Goldman. You can hobble your monkey ass on over here because of some shit I said. And I'm going to give you, I ain't what I used to be, but for 7 seconds, I'm hell. I'll put these 7 seconds of hell on any nigga.
What if OJ lays Mjolnir on your chest?
I am straight stealing that. Do you know what that says about? Listen to this right here.
What if he put a fucking hammer right on your
Kevin,
chest, nigga?
Listen to how insulted you should be if I say this. Kevin, keep fucking with me. I'm gonna come over here and lay Mjolnir right on your chest. You know what I'm saying about myself? First off, that I have control of Mjolnir.
Exactly.
Second, that I can just lay it on you and you ain't gonna do shit.
No, I'm talking about his head.
That nigga's head is Mjolnir.
OJ put that head on me, boy. You ain't going nowhere.
Is that his?
That was a great come behind.
Is that his plan of attack?
That was great.
Okay, well you
talking
watching
about his head.
You watching the MMA fight? How old is it? OJ got to be about 67 now. You got this young dude, 22, out of Phoenix, ain't been doing nothing but fighting. Ain't doing nothing but just fighting. He come out. Okay, they're going around. OJ's taking some jabs. Oh, OJ goes in for the one leg takedown. He's down. And OJ lays his head on his chest. Ladies and gentlemen, it's over. He's laid near on the young man's chest, and he can't get up. OJ is 67 years old, but he has a heavy fucking head, and apparently that's all that's necessary. OJ wins again.
Nigga, that was great how you let niggas think you was talking about sweet.
Right, nigga, then you poured it back on his head. That was classic, man. That was genius. I got to give it to you. That was unadulterated genius.
Yeah, that was good, nigga.
I'm just saying, man. OJ's back on social media. If y'all gonna fuck with him, y'all might as well fuck with him.
Gravity head.
Hey, hold on. So OJ doesn't have 35,000 followers.
What does he have?
He has 600,000 followers.
Okay, how did you mix 3,500
Because
to
he has
600,000?
This nigga went to Mirror.
First of all, he has two up. There's two OJs.
Oh, it's two.
So this is the real one right here.
Oh, shit.
What?
So OJ Simpson is at 600K.
Yep.
All right.
Oh, damn. For real.
Hey, who gonna holler at Zimmerman?
Let's get OJ to holler at him.
Yeah, OJ, go holler at Zimmerman.
No.
You know?
No. All you
OJ,
Florida.
listen, let me talk to you. Hold on, let me talk to you for a second.
Real quick.
Right.
I'm gonna lean this up against you real quick.
Put these pills.
Put his head against you.
Let me put these pills in you.
I'm gonna lean this against you real quick. That nigga said.
No, hey, listen, I got a serious one right now.
Okay.
All right? I got a serious topic right now. This shit's serious than a motherfucker.
All right.
Okay. Is that the way they headline it?
No, listen, all jokes aside, I don't know if this is true, but if this is true,
What?
what the heck is it, nigga?
Okay.
This is going This is crazy. The case for gay reparations.
What?
I'm not gonna even.
NewYorkTimes.com.
Don't lie to me.
Opinion piece. June 14, 2019. The case for gay
Do
reparations.
not lie to me.
Other countries other countries are taking steps to atone for their shameful past treatment of LGBT people. The United States could follow suit. By Omar G. Incasiano. I don't know how to say it. Incasiano. Whatever. The New York Police Department apologized last week to the gay community for the 1969 raid of the Stonewall Inn, the fallout of which is widely credited with spurring the contemporary gay rights movement at home and abroad. So, now I wasn't even born in '69, but Jeff was here for about 15 years.
Yeah.
For about 15.
Oh yeah, I was fucking in '69. I was putting it down.
So again, that's like that's 50-year anniversary, of course. The police came out and apologized for that. And what's crazy is, with the surprise apology, the United States has taken its most significant leap into gay reparations or policies intended to address the legacy of the state-sanctioned reparation or repression of homosexual. Listen, what the fuck is going on? This really makes me sad, because Obama said it was impossible to give out reparations for black people because it was too complicated or something. You remember that?
Yeah, I remember that.
You remember that? It's complicated.
Reparation.
This shit's complicated. There's variables and algorithms and
Lots of complicated.
different types of math.
There's a lot of shit to give niggas back what they need.
You know,
And I'm not going to do it.
and who are you from and where are you from, and
I've got a good-looking wife and a couple of good-looking kids. I'll be here for 8 years, and then fuck you niggers.
What's your mama's name? Like, you're not going to find out. Are you Native American? Are you African? How do you classify? It's just too much.
You niggas are predators.
Here's the thing. Gay reparations? Wrap your head around it. You know what? I'm opening up a phone lines right now. 323-230-4610. No. 323-230-4445. Call me right now. I want to get the opinion of the brothers in here. Listen, no disrespect to the LGBT community.
What are they getting the reparations for?
I would ask for repression, for societal repression.
Gay parations?
Whether it be...
What'd you just say?
They're after their gay parations?
Gay parations.
No, I'm saying whether it be legislation, whether it be, unspoken, rules and all types of shit in place to suppress the gay community. Now, I'm sure the gay community maybe has experienced shit that black people have experienced. We're not renting to the gay guys, or we're not selling to the gay guys or the gay girl. But my question is, I asked the LGBT, do you think you should get reparations before black people?
Yeah. Do you have a Schindler's List or Roots to show us?
I'm not saying those people have not been persecuted and fucked with. Okay. But if there's a reparations line,
how did you get to the front of it?
How did you get to the front of the line?
Well, something I love to say, and it really pisses off my gay friends when I say it, but they don't have shit to say back to it. Okay, you are LGBTQ. You're at this big LGBTQ rally. Let's just put it in Dallas. And there's 10,000 people there. 9,999 of them are white. And then there's you. Mm-hmm. And there's a white man in a bell tower with a sniper rifle. When he gets ready to take aim, are you gay first or black first? Ooh, they hate that question. Oh, well, that's loaded. Yeah, it's loaded with truth, nigga.
Nah, but you know what's crazy? We're seeing this in the world. This goes back to my religion conversation about Sudan and Africa and all the stuff that's happening. Listen, it's ideological thinking that keeps people separate. Krishnamurti said it's conceptual thinking that keeps people separate. So all these different ideas and concepts, everybody can be everything. There's no clear understanding of anything anymore. Shit is just merging into one big glop.
Well,
Kev?
What they have done, the LGBTQ, and add whatever else initials you got to it, what they have done is they've created or made themselves into an actual class and community that can, that can be acted upon. And what Obama said, that it's too complicated for you. It is, because you guys have your statuses so aggregate. So you're calling yourself black. First off, right there, there is no status for black. You're not there. There is no definition legally for the word black. Excuse me. But there is a definition for the word color, which black is, and it means that you're not real. So when you're coming at it with a status to the government and you're calling yourself black, give me reparations for being black. They're like, well, I can't give you any money. There is no status for black. And so when everyone else is getting reparations, it's because they're from a certain nation, like
Japanese.
The Japanese, for when they got put in internment camps and all that. So again, they have nations. You have no nation. You can't come, but you have no standing, no backing behind you as an actual status in law to come and get any reparations. Your true status is Aboriginal American, and that's really where your reparations is. It's an inheritance, not reparations. So you're gonna come back and get money. They're gonna give you $2 when they should be giving you trillions. So again, or it's priceless. So again, this is how the LGBTQ, they organize themselves into a class and community that can be acted upon with reparations where you have not.
Well, I think one of the things that stands in the way of the oppressed is the inability to ask yourself this question. I know how bad you want it, but how bad do you need what it is you are owed? How bad do you need what it is you are owed? Because if you ask me, black folks don't need another nickel from nobody.
Because they can give it right back.
Bruh, not before, thank you.
Shit.
Reparations for the black mind today is
I
a
want
mistake.
800 cases of Bill sauce.
Thank you.
Nigga, they on Amazon. Nigga, soon as they get the download of the money, they on Amazon. They right on Amazon,
Today's
nigga.
black mind,
Bam.
today's black mind makes about as much sense as me giving whatever inheritance I have for my children right now at 15 and 12.
As far as reparations concerned for America, do you know what this government really thought about?
Gay reparations. The case for gay reparations.
Gay reparation. But for me, as far as the gays, you know, they came together and they strategically placed themselves in position to advance themselves. They became judges, lawyers. They all through television and all these different entities where they gain control of the mat and organize. And then so, you know, you have people who pushing this paper who's saying, okay, we're going to give them this this reparation because the ones who are pushing this are gay. So it makes it easier for them to come together and amend this thing and try to make it happen. As far as African Americans are concerned, they said, we gave y'all county checks during the 70s stuff. That was your reparation, being on a county. So y'all ain't getting shit.
Yeah.
God damn.
And the gays came together without a nation, Kev.
So
it's not a nation. They organized and created a community and a status to be acted upon. That LGBTQ, that's a title that they can be acted upon.
Immediately.
You have no status. Black and African American.
All right, wait. Hold on. Let me get this caller in here. Caller, you're on the line. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
My name is Idris, and I'm calling from Texas.
All right, well, speak on it.
I think that the real difference between our situation and the gay situation is this disconnect between they're wealthy and like they're poor.
Go ahead, bro.
In reparations, there's this black bourgeoisie that's comfortable with their position. And so when it comes time to advocate and organize for what we're owed, we have to fight amongst ourselves. But
how about
the gays, it's a united ticket. And so that organization goes from the top to the bottom. And that's really what I think about it.
All right, thank you, brother. Appreciate the call. Let me just say this. What is the legal claim for the LGBT community? What's the legal claim?
That they were discriminated upon. Like
so
us.
It's discrimination.
Yeah. Discrimination.
You almost pissed me off with the word legal. You don't. All you need to do is make a claim.
Yeah.
Legal.
That's
legal.
right.
Here's the definition of legal. Legal is what fat, rich white men say it is.
Jeff, shit. God damn. We just having a honest conversation.
Yes. Thank you. Legal is what fat, rich white men say it is. Okay?
Yeah.
It's legal to hang niggas today. Tomorrow, it's not. Do you know why it's not? Because fat, rich white men said it.
So exactly.
Let me just say this really quick too. It's really simple. Again, you guys are going back for reparations and saying you're either black or African American. As I just told you, there's black. Calling yourself black means you're not real, right? So African American, if in the Dred Scott case, they already told you that descendants of Africans have no status in America. Now, most people think the Dred Scott case was wiped away because of the 14th Amendment. However, the Dred Scott case has never been overruled. So that's still a positive law. That's still an actual case. So what you're talking about, the citizenship, and actually the 14th Amendment was actually never ratified. It's bullshit. But when you're going back to the government and you're calling yourself this or that Supreme Court case still stands. People who are descendants of Africans have no status in the United States. That's a legal status.
People are saying the LGBT community is way more organized than black folk.
Yeah,
Well,
Yeah, they are.
That's
what I just said.
No,
Is that true?
No.
Well,
Is that
I wouldn't
true?
say in a sense, but
You speaking to the mic, big brother. Speaking to the mic.
I wouldn't say that is true, but in a sense it is because whenever they have any type of incident, they rally together and they push.
Bam.
Just like the two women who was in Laggers
Yes.
kissing, and the guy said, "Hey, we can't. You don't have. You can't conduct this kind of
Behavior in
in this restaurant like this." Do you know they protest immediately? Trying to shut them down.
Right. And they're the three musketeers, all for one, one for all.
And that's it.
They all together
Now, if we
all the
rally
time.
every time we had an incident with cops killing blacks, I think we'll get a lot better results from it. But as far as us, all we do is just talk.
I got
Jeff?
I feel you, brother, but I and you are right about that.
Jeff, make it quick.
This is a many-headed animal we're discussing here. There's no one answer. But when you say rallying is the answer, I don't. When you say protest is the answer, I don't. I lean more with Kevin with regard to the police. Let's start fucking with them liens.
Man.
Let's start putting liens on you. When
I
you
have no
let's start thinking like this. Oh, Gucci don't like us? Oh, well, you don't make enough money to affect Gucci. I don't if I think that way, but what if I think this way? If I walk in a mall and see Gucci anywhere, I'm leaving. And everybody black thought that way. Now you got a problem. You will not get our black people's problem solved until we separate ourselves from looking at what we got to be who we are.
I got it. I can fuck with that. Caller, you're on the line. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Yeah, this is Hassan calling from Miami.
Hassan.
What's up?
What's happening? What you got on it?
Yes, sir. I respect the gays for getting their political stance together, and they got that power under the Obama administration.
Come on.
But it's a slap in the face to the ADOS. That's what I said. ADOS,
Oh, Lord.
Americans Descendants of Slavery. We need to get our political stance together and get serious. And the Congressional Black Caucus should be fired.
All right.
Come on.
I got you, man. Thank you for the call. We appreciate it. Damn, people calling in, they
should be
getting it
fired.
in. Hold on. Let's
David Geffen is gay.
Let's see. Caller, you're on the line. What's your name? Where you calling from? Caller.
Yeah.
Maybe you're not on the line. That's
Gays don't have to convince their rich people to get on their side.
No.
Caller, welcome to the ZoWhat show. You're on the line. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Hello.
Hell is low. Welcome to the show.
Hey, how you doing? So, just like you guys are saying, again, to me, I'm a quasi-conspiracy theorist.
Go ahead.
And I just feel that this is agenda distraction. All this gay reparations and all this bullshit.
She called in last
I like her
It's
accent.
fuckery.
She called in last week, I think.
You can't have an accent like that and can't cook. I know she
Well, we
can cook.
appreciate it. Thank you for calling out the goddamn
Alrighty, you
conspiracy.
guys take
Thank
care.
you.
You guys take care. Oh, I love that accent. Her food tastes great.
Hey, listen, we don't have none of the answers. This shit was a rabble rouser today. We don't know nothing. We just present the shit, talk a little shit, and see what you think about it. Now, we here once a week. This is our weekly show, the ZoWhat Show Roundtable, where we deal with fucking current events. But y'all need to go look up some of the stories we covered today and get yourself caught up on what's happening in your world. We appreciate everybody in our chat room on YouTube, where we at 1,200 people watching live right now. That's crazy. That's crazy. I want to shout out everybody in the chat room. Hey, y'all got to hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the share button. Do all that's right. We appreciate that. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. Thanks for supporting Kev, Jeff, my man Abdul. We got to sit down and talk, man. We got to do a whole show around your dad, man, and you and your story and the whole 9 yards.
Because right now we're working with Nick Cannon on a documentary.
Yeah, I heard about that. So, man, we definitely got to get together and talk about that, all right?
Sounds good.
And, hey, Weed Juice, Total Package Energy, Bill Sauce.
Let them know what the other
Great book of melanin research.
Yeah. Hey, listen, we got to go. We'll talk after once we get off the air. Hey, I appreciate everybody for tuning
This
in.
Weed Juice is good, man.
Hey, don't forget, check me out tonight on The Voice of Reason, 5 to 7 p.m. on Dash Talk X. We appreciate everybody.
I like
Deuces.
this immunity. It's really good.